Hey guys, about a year ago, the lovely guys at Foxx Mount went and sent me a couple of their mounts for me to review. And over the time, a lot of things have happened. 2.7 was released, and recently the lovely Mi-24P Hind. And that is probably the reason why this review has taken so long to come out. I wanted to use it on a really hard helicopter, and the Hind is exactly that. So how about let's get into this? It's gonna be great. Enjoy. Going straight in, the unboxing. Well, they were wrapped in a pretty big cardboard box with some nice bubble wrap. They came with a nice logo on it, and yeah, what's else to say? They were really well packaged. Came within 2 weeks, I believe, to the UK from the lovely United States. And yeah, that's about it, to be honest. Unboxing is pretty simple. Assembly is a little more tricky though. It didn't take too long. It took about 30 minutes or so. And that was just with the lovely PDF file that Foxx has on his website. And I do believe he does include some instructions that link to this PDF. Assembly really only consisted of putting the actual structure together. A couple tweaks of the screws and the locking lugs that Foxx includes. He also does include a really nice Allen wrench, and I actually am still using that to this day as my go-to Allen wrench. It's really nice. Getting it all set up to your preference is another story though. This can take up to an hour, and that's not Foxx's fault. This is the same with basically every single mount that's out there. Monster Tech, Virpil, it's all the same. It's all about getting to your right height, length, and rotation in some cases. After about an hour or so of just getting it exactly right, we were done. We were set for a year. I haven't changed them since, and I don't expect I'll have to change them again. Durability is usually one of the things that most people are really concerned about, especially with these mounts. There's no denying that the Warthog weighs a ton. It's a very heavy piece of equipment, and you really don't want these types of mounts to be lacking in strength. Luckily, these are phenomenal. I haven't moved my Warthog in about a year, and it is still in the exact same place I put it in the first time round. It's amazing. I don't know what he's done, but this construction is incredible. It's also extremely minimal. That's what I really like about this. They're very small. Like, really small. Compare this to a Virpil or a Monster Tech mount, you'll definitely see the size difference. This is really good if you have rotor pedals, because it allows your legs to get a lot closer in, and you won't actually have to worry about scratching or hurting your leg, I guess, essentially, on these mounts. Going back to adjustability, these things have really, really good movement in the up, down, and forward and aft movement. It's great how much movement you get with these. It allows a lot more customization, and especially regarding to what type of extension you have, you really need that forward and aft movement. Otherwise you'll have your stick bumping into the mounts, and you really just don't want that while you're in a dogfight. It's not just the Warthog that Foxx made these mounts for. They have a very wide variety of mounting plates. I do believe they even mount the new Winwing Orion HOTAS system, I guess. It also includes the X56, the X52, I believe. All the throttles from Virpil, I believe. I don't think there's anything else. I've been using these for a year now, and I could never think to going back to flying on the desk. Just how much movement and more precision you get from having the stick where it's supposed to be is the biggest draw to this. There's no way in hell I would be going back to a desk when I've tried these. It's all about the range of movement, and the fact of the matter is, there is a lot more precision in having the stick where it's supposed to be. Now, this can vary in what stick you have. In something like an X56 where you can't extend it whatsoever, maybe it would be a little bit better to have that on the desk due to its low range of movement and the stick being very close to the actual axis. But with something like a Warthog, where you can extend that stick away from the base, or something from Virpil, that really adds to the need to go to something like this. Precision is key when you're going on an ILS case 3 recovery at night, or this will happen. So how about some flying then? This is me flying the Mi-24P around 2 days after release. What else to say, honestly? Just enjoy. Okay, so we're in the Hind now, and we're just gonna take it for a quick spin. First, of course, put the fan on, increase some of that RPM. Let's go flying. Here comes the fan. And we're ready to go. So let's just put all the autopilot stuff on. All the autopilot stuff on. We've got a rolling takeoff right now. We're basically perfect to go. Let's put some collective in and let's go for a ride. We're up. And let's take the gear up. There we go. Bit of forced trim in there. And as we increase the collective, we'll put the nose down a little bit. Increasing speed. See, the one thing that is really good about the Foxx Mounts is how much precision you get. As you can see on the Mi-24 here, you can see how long the stick is. And that allows for a lot wider range of movement and more fine adjustments. But a stick that's all the way down here, you can actually show this here. But a stick that's all the way down here, you get a really low range of movement. But with something like a stick with a large extension like this, you gain a lot of authority that allows for that much more control. Okay, we're going to take a left here. Okay, it looks like we got a dam up there. Let's go blow that up. Let's send it. Watch out, those power lines are just in front of it. Switch to the rockets now. These are unguided weapons, but they still pack a lot of punch. Power lines here. Oh, that's not good. Take two. If I was really gonna say anything bad about these, it would be about the slight side-to-side wobble that you get when using these. And that really isn't a Foxx Mount problem. You get them with everyone, really. If I was gonna say anything else, I would probably say maybe use a different color. Silver doesn't match everyone's desks, and I do know that Foxx does have a black option, but maybe something else, maybe. But that's the thing for Foxx to think about. Final conclusions then. Well, what's else to say, honestly? I mean, this has been 5 minutes of me waffling on about how good this is. They are 100% worth the price. I'm not sure of the price at the moment, because I haven't looked in ages. But I do believe they are cheaper than Monster Tech. This review is non-biased, so I'm allowed to say whatever I want. And with that, I'm gonna say they're amazing. They're 100% worth the price. I know you've just spent a lot of money on a really nice HOTAS, but you're not getting the most out of it. And that's where I say, look for these mounts. They're 100% gonna make your flight sim game tenfold better, and your experience is gonna be incredible. Trust me. Thanks for watching, guys. In a bit.